Well, hello there, and good evening, everyone. I'm William Brantley, live, well, via YouTube, I guess I am, in a way, here at the University Village Apartments on Walker Road in North Jackson, Tennessee, ready to share with you yesterday's and today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. I guess I'll go ahead and get started with the climate data. I was going to give you a local on the 8s, but I think I'm going to miss all those. Let me see. Let me check something real quick. If I've got it, I ain't got it on the white channel. That would be my luck. Let me flip it back real quick and try it one more time and see what they're showing. Then I'll know. And I hate to be putting this in the video. No, I waited too long. Oh well, I had a reason for waiting. I've had more computer problems. This time it was my monitor that wants to act up on me, but I think I got that straightened out now, and I think my picture's even clearer for some reason. Yeah, I'm even sharper looking suddenly. Whoa! Well, let me look at the camera instead of the screen. Hey, I'm sharper tonight. It's been just a touch blurry last couple of nights. It looks good tonight. Well, cool. Maybe that thing might have went out on me or fixing it ready too. Who knows? Oh, well, all right. Let me move on. Sorry for getting into that. Okay, the climate data. Where was I? Oh, yeah, yesterday's high and low. Yesterday's low here in North Jackson was 32 degrees. Yesterday's high was 62 degrees. That 62 degree high yesterday, by the way, occurred around 2 a.m. because it definitely wasn't that warm yesterday afternoon. But anyways, it occurred at 2 a.m. yesterday morning, the high did. Rainfall-wise, here in North Jackson on Walker Road, I had 7,207 inch of rain. And the total for the whole storm, which included a little bit of Monday and Tuesdays, winded up with 1.11 inches here in North Jackson. Now, Bemis, Tennessee, and South Jackson had 1.30 inches of rain, according to my friend Mr. Josh Estes, and I actually verified that today earlier, and not to say he was, never mind. Had 1.30 inches of rain in South Jackson and the Bemis area, mainly yesterday. And yesterday alone, 7,207 inch here in North Jackson. All right, now I forgot to write down the other stats. I'll try to, well, it's a little early in the month to worry about that. Well, that would be the total for December, though. 1.30 for Bemis and 1.11 for December. Okay, never mind. Okay, now for the year, I'm up to 48.04 inches of rainfall here in North Jackson. Highest wind gusts. I knew there was something I was missing. 41 mile per hour wind gust yesterday at the Jackson, Tennessee airport out of the west at 1:56 a.m. Now today's climate data summary. As of 5 p.m., the skies were, and I forgot to look at the updated temperature. That's what I meant to do. Sorry about that. As of 5 p.m., the skies were partly cloudy at that time, and the temperature was 40 degrees. The dew point was 25 degrees. The humidity was 56%. And the northwest winds, we had northwest winds weather at 3 miles per hour at 5 p.m. and the barometric pressure was 30.21 inches of mercury. And I forgot to look at the temperature because I was trying to catch up with some of my data that I missed last night when my other monitor went blank on me and I couldn't do nothing. So I was trying to catch up, but never mind. I don't guess you need to know all that. Today's low temperature was 31 degrees here. Today's high was 47. It didn't even hit 50 degrees today. My goodness. 47 was the high, but that's not a record coldest. 32 would be the record coldest. I think this is slipping a little bit. It sure was. I'm getting on the edge of the picture. Maybe, oh well, never mind. 47 was today's high, but like I said, it's not a record coldest high. 32 would be that. And I'll get into that when I get to the records. No rainfall today, of course. El Zippo. If I can use that term. I ain't heard that term in a long time. Let's see, the lowest humidity today was 38%. And sorry for all my paper noises here. And that occurred at 2 p.m., while the highest would be 96% at 3 a.m. The lowest barometric pressure would be 30.17 inches. No, it wouldn't. 30.19 inches. Apologize for that one. Lowest barometric pressure, 30.19 inches, and that occurred at 3 p.m., while the highest would be 30.31 inches, and that happened at 10 a.m. I think I gave you the humidity. The highest was 96% at 3 a.m. I'm double checking to make sure. Today's highest wind gust was 18 miles per hour out of the west at 1:37 p.m. And speaking of the records, for December the 6th, they are hottest high, 90, no, if it's 95 degrees this time of year, we'd be in trouble. 75 degrees. And that occurred in 1998. 75 degrees in 1998 for the highest high. Coldest high would be 32 degrees. Well, that's cold. 32 degrees in 1984. Warmest low would be 62 degrees. That happened in 1956 and 1998. While the coldest low would be 32 degrees. And isn't that kind of odd? In 1984. Coldest high was 32 degrees in 1984. It can't be right. And the coldest low was 32 in 1984. I must have misprinted that. They both can't be. I'm going to have to go back over and look at that when I get through with the video. It's got to be colder than that. Yesterday's colder, yeah, because 18 was the coldest low for Tuesday in 2008. I wrote that one down wrong. So I'm going to forget about the coldest low. That may be 22 or even 12 in 1980. And even a year can't be right. I'm sorry, I messed that one up. I'm going to look it back up again, and I didn't think to do it before the video. I'll try to correct that tomorrow night if I can remember to bring it up. Okay, the rainfall record would be 1.30. No, it wouldn't. Boy, I'm making a lot of mistakes tonight. 1.80, and that happened in 2004. 1.80 in 2004 for the rainfall record. And yes, we did have a little bit of snow today on December the 6th of 1950, way back then, and had 0.4 on the snow, which is roughly a half an inch. Alright, I'm going to let it go with that on the stats and show you a couple of graphs, and I guess that'll be it for tonight. Let me turn the camera around so you can see it too. I'm impressed at how clear I am tonight. The last few has been kind of not dull, but not this clear. That's all I'm going to say. I better hush. Let's quit talking about myself so much. I'll get in trouble if I don't. Somehow. Then you see the local radar. Thank you, AccuWeather, of course. The rain is south of us. There's a little bit to our north, but that's going to our east. It's moving east, east-southeast, sort of. I think it's going to bypass us. If we should get any precipitation tonight, it'll be toward midnight. But I don't see it. I see it turning blue up there in the northern tip of Illinois, but it's dissipating as it's approaching us. I'm getting a text. Let me see what it is. Hey. Oh, let me answer this one real quick. Where stop me? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm sorry about the little delay here. I've got a text and I got a reply, and I apologize for that. Someone asking me if I was going to take a trip south tonight. No. I've already been out south one time, and that'll do, but they may come by here at my house. So let me go move on with this real quick. I told them, come on and visit if they want to come. You know, okay, come on now, change it so I can move on here. There we go. Sorry for the little minor delay. Boy, that's a long line of showers there. My goodness. All the way from Maryland, North Carolina, Virginia coast, all the way down to Texas. And it's moving around us to our south. And a little bit of precipitation to the north of us, but it's real light stuff. A little snow there mixed in, but I believe it's moving east, so it probably won't amount to anything here. That's the southeast view. Let's look at the regional, national view. Let's see what it looks like. About the same thing. Yeah. Look at that snow out there in Texas. Isn't that something? It's not moving our way. It looks like it's just spotty north of us, but it's nothing really organized. I'm going to still say no precipitation here. Just partly cloudy at worst. Now, when it's partly cloudy, we might get a flurry or two, but that'd be it. If we even get that. Now, if that happens, it's going to be later tonight. After midnight to sunrise, maybe. If then. But there you see the national view according to AccuWeather. All right, let's look at the, we need to look at the satellite, don't we? I forgot. Almost left without looking at that. Okay, let me see what that looks like real quick. That's the Tennessee view. Oops, I got to put it on play. Bring it up so we can all see it. Okay. Hey, look at there. We're kind of right in the little tiny area of fair skies. We're right on the edge of it. My goodness. Right here in West Tennessee. We're right on the edge of it here in Jackson. I thought that looked kind of funny today. And there's a fair to our north. Let me see if I can get it. There we go. That's a better view right there. That's the better view of what's up north, too. See, they're really not all that bad looking. Not really. Alright, let me look at the southeast view. See what that looks like real quick. It looks a little different on this monitor because I've got my other one's fixing to be repaired, but you still get a pretty good idea. Florida's in good shape, especially the southern portions. There's a few clouds to our north, but they're not major. They look like they're moving southeast, east-southeast. It might tag middle Tennessee, but I'm not sure about. Maybe northern west Tennessee, but that'd be toward midnight and after, though, before that happens. But there's plenty of clouds to our south, but the forecast is still calling for it to be basically fair. But right here in Jackson, it just about is. All right, let me look at the national view real quick, and then I'll move on. Let me see. There we go. Boy, it looks like we're right on the edge down there here in Tennessee, though, don't it? Swear it looks like we're on the edge. I don't like using the swear. I apologize for that. And it's going to be a close call, I tell you. But generally speaking, I think fair will work out all right. Or maybe very cloudy at worst. Or, well, probably partly cloudy at worst. Sort of a mix between all of them. Good gracious. What a forecast, huh? I don't see any precipitation really coming our way, I don't think. Alright, let me move on to Weather Underground. And there's surface map. There we go. Precipitation a little too far south according to this one. Front to our north, another front to our south, a low way down in the Gulf. That's probably that low down in the Gulf and front through Florida there. That's probably going to keep the precipitation just south of us, probably. over there toward Texas all the way to the Carolinas, and probably kind of keep it in that line too. And there's spotty snow showers around. It's not really nothing solid. So we probably won't get anything. Probably mainly just be partly cloudy. Tennessee's even into clear. There's some heavy rain down there in the southern part of Mississippi, though, it looks like. But there you see the rest of the U.S. and where the fronts are and all that good stuff. I'm taking a good little grand tour here to make sure. Let me take a little quick snapshot of West Tennessee. A little closer up view, rather. Let me get it where you can see it better. There we go. That's a long line of rain, though, isn't it? My goodness, for not to be any in our forecast. But there isn't. That's took it all out. Oh, well. There's a close-up view of Tennessee. All right. All right, that's good enough. I'm just kind of playing around a little too much, maybe. There you go to the what I call the readout forecast. I might just, can I get it clear enough for you to see it? I doubt it. I would let you read along with me if we could, but it looks blurry to me. So I'm just going to turn around and read it, and then you look at me for a moment, if you don't mind. All right. Supposed to be fair the rest of tonight. It didn't look like we're on the borderline, like I mentioned just a moment ago, according to that satellite. But I'll go over here and call it fair. It's partly cloudy, which is basically what fair means, anywhere from clear to partly cloudy. That's what that means. In a sense, that's very fairly. No, that's a funny word. I shouldn't say that. I'll just say fair skies tonight and tomorrow and Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Whoa, all the way through Sunday. Actually, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all the way through Thursday of next week, the 13th. Generally fair to mostly fair. How about that? All the precipitations will be taken out of the forecast. That'll probably change, especially next few days. But right now, no rain is in the forecast for the next 9 days. Not for Jackson. Well, I'd be doggone. Even though it's close to us, it's not going to be right here at us. All right. Well, let me move on to the other stats here real quick. The moon will be rising tonight at 8:19 p.m. and set tomorrow morning at 9:44 a.m. On Thursday, it's going to be fair skies with a low near 31 degrees, a high of 43 degrees. My goodness, it's going to be chilly again tomorrow. What was today's high again? 47. It's going to be cooler tomorrow than it was today. My goodness. 43 degrees for a high tomorrow with north winds of 10 to 20. Might have a little wind chill tomorrow. My goodness. Sun rises tomorrow at 6:52 a.m. Be setting tomorrow evening at 4:42 p.m. The moon will be rising tomorrow evening at 9:26 p.m. and setting Friday morning at 10:35 a.m. On Friday, of course, fair skies, low near 22 degrees. Whew, it's getting chilly. At the high of 43 with northwest winds at 10 to 20. On Saturday, mostly clear, low near 25, high of 48 with west winds at 15 to 30. And on Sunday, mostly clear with low near 20 and a high of 43 with west winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And I'll go and give you Monday for fun. Next Monday the 10th, mostly clear, low near 29. Finally going to warm up a little bit. Just for a low, if you can call 29 warm. With a high of 58, almost 60. Cool. For next Monday the 11th with west winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Then it's going to cool off again toward the beginning of that week. Alright, I'm going to call it at that and remind you, mostly fair skies for the most part. Well, fair skies for tonight and tomorrow. with a low near 31 and a high of 43 tomorrow, with north winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And that's it for the night, folks. Good night. God bless you. I hope to get a chance to talk to you again tomorrow evening, of course, via YouTube, and hopefully get back to Facebook Live tomorrow afternoon, somewhere near 1 p.m. And until then, good night, my friends, and may God bless you.